Holy shit, they're alive indeed. Hi, Kai. Welcome home. Oh, hey, Tip. Got here at perfect timing. Good to see you both. I have a lot of thoughts. That is a 90s ass intro. I fucking love it. Oop, that was the Windows key. But I'm gonna save them for next week. I'm gonna go through this whole week, and then I'll talk about the changes later. 10 stream streak, hell yeah. Gecko Gods finally came out? What the fuck is Gecko Gods? Also, I empathize with the tired. I just did a 16-hour shift today. I got home at 8 o'clock this morning, and I went to work at 3 o'clock yesterday. I feel like I'm gonna die low-key. But it'll be over in a week. It'll be over so fast. You're good. You're good. Unless it's also the existential dread. 4 hours of dress rehearsal for a concert that's happening tomorrow. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, that will exhaust you. That will fucking exhaust you. And then it'll happen, and it'll be great, and some parts will feel like dog shit, and then everyone will love it. That's always what happens with concerts. You always feel like you make a bunch of fucking mistakes, and then it, like, everybody fucking loves it. Oh, busy goddamn. That's just regular work for me. Oh, this game is so cozy. I didn't expect it to be so cozy. Sunday. Goddamn. Yeah, you're good. So I've never played this before, but this seems very, very cute. Oh! Yeah, I fucking love this art style. Already. This is the good shit. Ochako asked out Himiko and got rejected. No! Damn it. That is specifically terrible news for me. This is just the Deepwood. This is just straight up how I imagined the Deepwood. Like, look at this shit. It's fucking gorgeous. Chill for a few minutes and then collapse. Sounds good. This is the kind of woods that I grew up in. I miss it a lot. We are all alone together. Existence is... Feels so good in a place like this. Oh, it's so cute. We're getting led by a will-o-wisp. Nothing could go wrong. I love how close the moon feels because of the way that the background is lit up. Like, it's like just over there. It's like just below those trees. Actually, can I go over there? Oh, there's a fence. Okay. Okay, I see you. Similar vibe. Small forest and a lot of stars. Hell yeah. Killed by the wisps in Wizard 101? I wouldn't know. Let me actually look up... Sound Wizard... 101. This is gonna fuck up my recommended. I don't think that's what you intended. But the sounds are kind of similar. Oh. Oh, that's satisfying. That's just as satisfying as the visual effects. God, that's a good sound. Hi, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, is that how I summon you to give you treats? I gotta get this dude a peanut. Well, if I ever make a game, it's gonna sound like this. Key. That's haunted as fuck. Oh, okay. We have no inventory. Interesting, interesting. I feel like there are secrets. Oh, triangle key for triangle door. Got it. Ooh! Ooh! There we go. We're finding red. So it's like kind of an escape room? C to crouch. Why do I need to crouch? Mystical oven. Oh, that's why I need to crouch. Raw. Tomatoes. Ooh. Recipe. Meatball sub. Let's go. All there is now that you asked what Gecko Gods was. Puzzle game plays a gecko. You go, me, what? Hold on. Let me wishlist that real quick. That sounds wonderful. Oh, it looks perfect. Holy shit. Yeah, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. Add to wishlist. Who keeps syrup under the sink? Who keeps tomatoes in a drawer? This is much more... This is much more blasphemous to me. Who the fuck keeps tomatoes in a fucking drawer, right? That looks so wrong. At least syrup is a non-perishable under the sink. It's kind of weird, but if you don't have a space otherwise, I kind of get it. Why are we putting tomatoes in a drawer? Nice. Okay. What the fuck? Fuck is this shit? We got Hangman. We got man with a big dick. This is just a dude. This is his head. He's looking down at his massive cock as it like lays on the floor, and his like arms are back. You see what you see what I'm saying? Like this is the arms. This is like his fat dick. Yeah, I'm glad you guys get it. In the fridge, or they're in a bowl on the counter to ripen like other fruit. Correct. This just looks like a Cyclops kind of peeking out around the corner. Like he's like just. This. It's so like it's just a window. It's just a window pane. Just a regular window pane. Either that, or we can just let that one be the Eldritch symbol. Truly. Okay. Oh, this is our store. Okay. Yup. Does it go on forever? We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We just opened up the cozy kitchen game and we're gonna fucking die. Sounds like aliens are gonna come just absolutely ram one up our ass. Are they the ones with the giant penises? That doesn't sound comfortable. Isn't it, Chad? I'm gonna keep going. The game is telling me to not do it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get probed to death with pride. Ooh! Bread. I feel like probably it's supposed to like limit how much you use, like the amount of resources you use. At least I'm gonna die fighting with a baguette, you know? Like I got a weapon. Maybe I can offer it to them as a little treat. Dude, the art style and like the whole hallway is making this feel very surreal. Okay, guys, getting a little bored. My ass is probeless. It's not like I want to get probed in the. I'm just, you know, I hear the alien sounds, and you know, it's like aliens is probing, you know, like so I'm prepped. I'm lewd. Not that I want it. Not that I want to be probed, but like, if you're gonna do it anyways, you might as well speed it up a little bit. You know, it's not that I want it. You know. I just, you know, guys. That's still bread. I thought it was cheese. Why am I cheeseless? Why am I cheeseless up in this bitch? I just got water, flour, potatoes, and bread. Is that it? Bread and the ingredients for bread and potatoes? I don't know, maybe this is potato bread. I'm starting to think these aliens do not appreciate my puckered, lubed human asshole very much, and I dislike it. Not that I want to be probed, but like, can you imagine being the one person they don't want to probe? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the shame? They're like, you're not good enough. Like they probe everybody else, but not you. It's like, well, shit, dude. Maybe it's sound dependent. What, the probing? I just don't sound good enough to probe? Shit. Well, it's not shaking. I'm kind of curious. Now that I'm not moving, I can easily get turned around. It is one of those hallways. Okay. Do we have an infinite storeway? Oh. That wasn't there before. Yeah, the kitty's getting in my fucking way. Air jail! Why are you so big, huh? Why are you so big? She doesn't know about personal space. She just knows I'd be cute. Oh, that does look like the perfect hole to stick our... Penny, we gotta stick our bread in a hole. Hold on. Not a euphemism. Well, that's about as in there as it's gonna get. Okay. Come on. I feel like it has something to do with the triangle door. It's the perfect size to stick our bread into. It's quite the rat, I'm not gonna lie. Like, must have been quite the rat to make that hole. Okay, Benny, you're being a problem because you want to be fed. I've shooketh the water bottle at her. She knows the consequences. Can I? No. I need some ghosts. Ooh. Oh, I can plug shit in. Okay. Interesting. This is the ideal male form. Rodent of unusual size! The ROUS's! In the fiery swamp! A classic, truly. I did it. Oh, you know what we could do? Spiral. Ban. Deny. Yeah, we got Herpel. We got Burl. Could do Ripple. H. Ripple H. Let rip. Lipper. Oh. We lost the E, gentlemen. We lost the E. Okay, well, shit. I'm getting coffee. There's some more bread. There's a peanut butter. We have a radio. Oh, we get to see the moon. Salt and pasta. Okay. Hello, my dear. Thank you for looking after the home on such short notice. My departure must be very concerning. Keep them fed, and you should have nothing to worry about. If you need some ideas for meals, keep an eye out. There should be a recipe card scattered about. Take care and remember to make good memories. What if I want to make bad memories, Grandma? I want to be traumatized. Grandma! Ooh, camera. Ooh, hold on. Fatal frame. We're gonna fatal frame this bitch. Read me, please. No! Ooh! Is he satisfied? Is that all he needed? Cool. Goober! We found Goober! I'm such a fucking genius. Is there something in the... It's just bread in a hole. Hold on. Wait a second. This does have a flash to it. Get out of here. Oop. We're paranormal investigators. This is Phasmophobia now. Oh, thank you for the posture check. And the hydrate. Oh! Oh! Oh, we can do better than that. The moon. Bigfoot, crows, and cats like coffee. They would like to have a coffee date with me. Me in particular. I am the apple of Bigfoot's eye. Milo is disappointed that the bread didn't turn into some sort of sentient creature when you gave it the hole in the wall. I was just hoping I'd feed rats. Trash cat? I thought I saw something sneak in. Oh, nice. Oh, my fucking mushroom's gone. I discovered a mushroom. Oh! Nice! Oh, we gotta dig up a dead body, guys. The bread roast. Rodent of unusual bread. The Rowd. So one of these, apparently, one of these recipes is just a dead body, which is always good eats. I won't lie. So that's nice. Also, I'm realizing that this game, has black bars. I'm wondering if I could use that. Get a little bigger. Move it to the side. Should look a little bit better on the stream. There we go. Leaving. But this game somehow is the vibe that I need. I'm so glad. Plus mushroom discovery. I'm not losing another mushroom. It clipped through the fucking basket, man. It's owned by the trash cat now. I need the camera. Turn on the subtitles, okay. Subtitles on. Because that's where all the recipes go. So, diamond key? Ooh. Mushroom. Oh. This is immoral. I know these mushrooms. These are super good, apparently. And they're very sought after. Oh. What? No! He fleed! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! I didn't mean it! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry, little man. We're fine, Ruby. Ruby gets so concerned. Trash cat idle. Trash cat done with your shit. Oh. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Okay. Nice. Hi, buddy. Sorry! I'm so sorry. From Stardew Valley, a perfectly educational experience. I felt from that hissing. I thought it was a fucking creeper. It's... What are you doing, buddy? We caught him mid-crime. Nice, okay. Another mushroom. Ooh, there's a doghouse. Hold on. Hi. Hi, Ruby. By the way, guys. Oh, you know what? I'll save the announcement for later. There's a fun thing happening today. But we're waiting for something to thaw. So contribute on most of my lower multiplication tables from messing around in Minecraft. Creative mode as a kid. Right, because you're splitting blocks. You're splitting 64 stacks. Yeah. You're like, okay, how am I going to need for X thing? Interesting. Ooh. Right-click to gather fireflies. Buddy. Good. Oh, he ran away on 2 legs! He just Usain Bolt out of there! Where's the fucking mushroom I was gonna put down? Outside of mitochondria's powerhouse of the cell. That one we know purely from memes, let's be real. We all learned it in school and it stuck with us because of memes. Mitochondria. Yo, cuck. Oh, fish. Okay. Blocked in by rocks on one side. Fence on the other. Oh, nice. Mushroom! Dude, memes have such a power to teach and disseminate information. It's funny, but as much misinformation goes around through TikTok, it is the fastest way to spread info, is on TikTok. Is that if it gets trending on TikTok, then everybody knows about it. There is a legitimate amount of actual tips that get found on TikTok. As much as I hate to admit it, it disseminates information so fucking fast. Strange driving force in the world now. Yeah, it really is weird how much it matters. It's like, whatever meme is relevant is what focuses the attention of that group of people, right? So the devious licks trend, or the trend where people were just punching people in fucking New York, like, focuses the attention of the shitty people that would do that, and so they all do that one thing. So it's kind of like a way to utilize a bunch of underutilized human power and, like, thought process. So when the leaders of large corporations are young enough to understand memes, it'll actually be kind of spooky. Because they'll be able to do that on purpose. That's sticky meat. To use for profit or anything else. Okay, we gotta get this boy. This boy wants to be found. Recipes. Omelet, egg sandwich, PB&J, meatball sub, mushroom soup, mushroom stir fry, French fries, cheese and crackers. That's what I want. Cheese slice. Beware the consequences of an unpaid cheese debt. Do you mean cheese debt like when you eat cheese and you have to feed it to your dog/pet? Where's the cheese, Gromit? You don't have any cheese. Gromit. Oh. Oh. Where do I get the fucking... Oh, god damn it. I need a key to get milk to make cheese, maybe? Maybe the cheese in the fridge? Can never be avoided. It's easier to avoid the IRS. Oh! Oh, there's the cheese. Where's the key, though? I bet we get keys from the animals. I bet we get keys from the animals. So, in the meantime, let's... Ooh! Magic oven. Toast? Mistake! Son of a bitch. Okay, what the fuck is the recipe? Bread, sliced bread. Oh, you had to slice the bread. Fucking goddamn you. Oh, we don't have to pick them up. As long as we discover them, they show up here. That's cool. Where the fuck is the bread? Hi, Goober. Hey, my cock is manageable. Ooh. This is so satisfying. I cannot describe how satisfying this is. No, it's perfectly cooked. There's a difference. Burnt toast is overcooked. There we go. Do you like toast? Nice. Creature. What if we make you more toast? Are you gonna be mad? Can I make multiple toast? As a toast hater? Do you not have butter? What do you mean? Oh, it's okay. You can't make multiple at once. What do you mean? What do you mean too dry? Are you having dry toast? That's crazy. Yeah, it should be absolutely thick with butter. My favorite way to make toast is actually to melt butter onto a pan and do pan-fried toast. And toast it in the pan so the butter just, like, seeps into the bread. If your toast is dry, that's a tragic crime. I would also hate toast if I had it dry. Like, with butter? With butter. That's what we gotta confirm, Tim. Is that you hate buttered toast. Pour in. Pour in, but... Okay, cool. Um, pancakes. Maple syrup, flour, and water. Water. Ooh. Is that Goober? Ooh, wait. Nope, not Goober. Not Goober. Fine, I guess. But I can just eat buttered bread. I mean, the whole point of, like, buttered toast is that it's crunchy. That's the thing that you miss with buttered bread. Oh! Stop! Stop making those sounds! Oh! Oh, fuck. Please! Please stop making those sounds! God damn it. I realize we should discover all these things officially, so that they show up in our pantry. Breaking the pasta. Okay, well, that pasta's broken. Cool. A tiny bottle of water so I can pick up this key. Butter bread is more efficient, takes less time, easier to make, has the extra moisture still in the bread. Hate dry foods. It's just toast is too dry and too crunchy for the kind of food. Yeah. Happy birthday, Kachan! It's Bakugo's birthday. You got me milk. I was saving milk for this. Thank you. I had a little bit of milk, and now I get more milk. Been given it. Like, yeah, we got a little orange Bakugo cake. Happy birthday, Kacha. On 420. It was thawing. Because it was store cake. But, yeah, so, like, it should have some softness left still in the toast. There's some good cake. Kind of like how there's a difference in how you make bacon. I think this might be the easiest way to describe it. If you make a thing of toast, there is all the way to, like, completely hard bacon. There is uncooked bacon, and there's the soft middle. That's where you want your toast to be. You might have only had shitty toast. Yeah. And some people like their weird toast. And you might like toast just on the lighter end. But you might have only ever had shitty toast. You can't get over. is the crust, though. Or whatever you want that to be cooked again. I like crust. Also, toasted bagels. That is a question. How do you feel about toasted bagels? Because this will tell us, like, where you are in the toast hating spectrum. Of course, it's okay to hate toast. It's just surprising to hate toast. I want to know all the things. Toasted bagels are peak. You have definitely not had good toast then. Good toast and toasted bagels are about the same. About the same experience. Book in the corner of the room. Cooking basics. A press. I said oppress. Oppress everyone or dine trying. Impress everyone or dine trying. Ingredients in the oven. Close the door. Offerings are ready. Be patient and linger not long near the void of creation. You slice ingredient. A knife is the best bet for safety. At the countertop, use a cutting board. If rage overtakes you, put the knife down. Blend ingredients once placed in a bowl. Make sure to mix in a consistent direction. Should you need to empty the bowl, use the spring-loaded plate beneath to eject the contents. Fry up your ingredients to bring out their savory flavors. Once the oil stops popping in the pan, flip and cook on the other side. In kitchen emergencies, the pan itself can be used for self-defense. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oppress everyone or dine trying. Also, yes, this one. Oh, this one? Nothing. Take a photo. Oh! Any 2 meals. Might be a bit of a thief. Wants 2 sandwiches. We got you. Well, if you're using jam, you'll probably want to go pretty light. And also the thickness of your bread. You can toast a artisan piece of bread a lot more and still get a good flavor than like a really thin piece of white bread. That's probably your problem. The reason you can toast bagels and they're pretty much perfect every single time is because they're so thick. They got so much cake, so much ass. So if your bread does not have enough ass, then it's going to be harder to toast properly. I'm still a toast hater. Sounds good. Sounds good. Truly, it's okay if you're a toast hater, but I love the moment when somebody thinks they hate something and then they realize that it's good in a specific way, and all of a sudden this whole avenue gets opened up to them. That's what I love. That's my fucking goal. Do we get the E back? No, we lost the E forever. Egg, milk, steak, butter, strawberry. Oh! Missing. It's just Minecraft eating sound. Why is the strawberry right next to the meat? For the sake of... do you like slot? For the sake of cross-contamination. That's our goal. About Brussels sprouts? I feel like most people haven't had properly made Brussels sprouts. Yeah. Yeah! Like, when my dad first made me, like, good Brussels sprouts and, like, fry them up in butter in the pan, oh, they're so good. Boiled Brussels sprouts are an invention of Satan to bring people closer to death. That's what boiled Brussels sprouts are for. All kids are correct. That's their only purpose. Yeah. A little bit of bacon just goes well with them in general. Oh, does it change every time? It does. Okay. Interesting. None of this is fucking cheese, though. Well, okay, whatever. Egg sandwich. Fried egg. Egg. Fuck! Damn it. The same about boiled Brussels sprouts as you do boiled hot dogs. Boiled hot dogs, not nearly as much of a sin. Boiled hot dogs, I don't like, but they're not sinful. Oven roast is fucking valid. Oh, it's got to be moving to fry. Fried egg. Let's go. Okay. Just put that right on the grill. Just fucking on it. Just right on the metal. Oh my god. Hot dog water, ice cubes in people's drinks. Ooh, holy shit. Tip, if you're going to commit war crimes, you shouldn't be posting about it in a Twitch chat. God damn it. More picky about the type of hot dog, that's fair. That's so fucking cursed. He liked the sandwiches. Babe, I can make you an egg sandwich. They aren't hard. Do you want an egg sandwich? That has been possible this entire time. Strawberry sugar. Oh, that's still terrible. Dude, I love the little bit of post rock in the background. Peanut butter. Whole ass jar. Just put the whole jar in there. Rockwell man. Oh, thank you. Where does this go? Oh, we get cheese! We cheesing now. Meatball sub. Okay. What do these guys want? 3 snacks with cheese. Let's go. Oh, wow. Babe, you banned them so fast. Thank you. I don't know how these guys consider these little guys pests. They clean the floors for me. Correct. Penis man. 4. Window. Okay, it's Cyclops, Hangman, Window. So that's 9, 1, 7. Shit. The numbers around it change randomly. Crackers! Let's go. Tomodachi life clothes, so I'm able to pay attention for once? Fuck yeah. That doesn't have cheese. No cheese. No cheese. Alfredo, there we go. Milk and cheese wedge. Fuck, milk. There we go. Oh, it sounds... I hate it every time. And what do you want? Fucking pasta? You want to pass my tub? Why is it in a bowl? Why are we putting bowls in the oven? Fucking fine. How do I keep closing it? Goober can fucking be in the house if he wants. That was amazing. No pizza. So dough, tomato sauce, and cheese. Cheese slice. Slice of cheese. Get out of here. We need dough. We also need pizza sauce, which is... What are we doing? Tomato and salt. None of that shit's in there. Tomatoes in here? Yeah. Salt. We're also gonna need water. Flour. So much mixing. Goober might be hungry. Ooh. Oh, we could totally check. What does Goober want? 3 tastes of Italy. Oh. Well, let's make this for Goober. It's the taste of Italy. Oh, oh, oh. He wants a little Italian cuisine. Nice. I'm so glad we have the same brain rot, Ven. You did this to me, by the way. Ven gave me the Una's Honest brain rot. It's to their credit that I have that. It's the taste of Italy. Oh, oh, oh. Una's Honest is so good. It's all on Internet Archive, if you want to relive the memory. It's not the same as if it was live, which is good. You know, that's part of the vibe. Them investigating. Snacks made with cheese. I need to make... Oh, here we go. Fried egg, cheese slice, mushroom slice, tomatoes. We're just slicing everything. Okay. I don't know why I get so focused when I do that. We used to rewatch any of them. Part of the meaning was that, in fact, they could only be watched once. I'll watch some clips every now and then, but never the full videos. I get that. I think, like, for me, it's about the fact that it'll never come back, right? Once I missed, I just missed. I can get that. I am not someone that ever watched it, right? So it's... Even watching it now doesn't make a difference, right? Like, I wasn't there for the experience. So it's not going to have that vibe. It's the dance of Italy. It's like, it still will never come back. Because the channel is dead, they're not going to do it again, like, that moment has passed. So it still feels like it has that same weight. But I imagine I'd probably feel differently if I watched some or any of it as it was going. Therefore, it's so cool to see people discover and love it. Yeah. I want to see them to do other doomed projects. Projects that are, like, meant to go away. I still want to get more of that. The fucking key. Pants? These just pants. Okay. What do you want? What do you want, pants? A long time. Pants. Here we go. One specific dish. Took me a while to figure out what this one wants, but keep his favorite snack stashed away from the other critters. Yeah, these are your pants. This is Tip's pants specifically. So, I'm guessing it's like maybe the coffee, maybe something in the frozen area. I don't think we'll be able to do pants for a while. The Lego Movie reference? I don't remember the Lego Movie well enough. Jake? Oh! I love you, Jake. Hello. Dude, Jake's a friend. Jake's a best bud. Oh, there's a coffee maker. Oh, he won't accept any other dish. Okay, cool. So we can just check. Oh, this is making my eyes glaze over. Hold on. There's a 65% chance of rain, lows 53 degrees, highs of 63 degrees. Okay. Raining. Clouds. Rain, rain, thunder, cloud cover. Raining. Clouds. Raining, raining, thunder, cloud cover. Let's go! I'm a fucking genius. I keep thinking that's a fucking recipe on the ground. Every time. My mind is massive. It cannot be compared in size to anything. You gotta get, like, galactic to see my brain. That's why sometimes it looks like I don't have a brain. Because it's so big. It's so big you can't see it. Like, you can't comprehend the size of my brain. So it looks like I'm just completely empty-headed and an entire idiot but you just cannot comprehend the magnitude of the plays that I'm making. And you can't see my massive brain. It's just too big. It's just everywhere, right? Like you have to really like the Artemis 2 could barely see how big my brain was. So that's why it's so hard to see all the time. Happy wanderings, my dear. I feel my, or rather our friendship, our friends in the meadow, in the shadows, holding trepidation in their hearts. Wow, that's also part of my big not being able to read? Brain too big. Okay, Markiplier. Yeah, see, that's where Markiplier gets it from. It's because my brain is so huge. Yeah, Beetlejuice looked up to my brain as far as size. I feel my, or rather our friends in the shadows holding trepidation in their hearts. Farewells are a challenge I'm quite loath to be the proctor of. Looking at dancing pale eyes, a question lingers. How did I arrive? Many dozens of crescents have soared above, to the point where those memories are blurred. A question that needs answering sooner than later for this family. My dear, my love, my Ven, I have a plate here that if you would be so willing, so kind as to take, as Penny tries to lick my plate. Hey, stop fighting the other kids. She comes up and like it slaps them. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. Nice. There we go. See, I already figured out that was there. I just waited for the big brain play. I'm putting my fingers together. I have a plate here. Help. I'm also merging my milk cups. Because I did have milk beforehand, but I did need more milk. If you would be so kind. Ooh woo. Pathetic. Okay, what do you want? Oh. Nice. Jake Flip moment. Of the pizza? Thank you so much. I love you. Jake's the greatest. Yeah, go make Roman. Yeah. We love you, Jake. Make it valid then! If it's invalid, then validate it, you son of a bitch! Oh. Long Pants left. It wasn't Long Pants. His name is just Pants. I'm sorry for the cultural appropriation. Yeah. Okay. We gotta create more Italy. So, what else is it? Meatball sub. Raw steak and salt make meatball is crazy. Nope. We hate that sound. sliced bread. Bread. There is a very potentially satisfying way to make that. You want tomato sauce. Salt and tomato. Oh, that's an apple. Why do apples and tomatoes look the same? They do not taste the same. Okay, real though, like, good tomatoes are so good, and also I did not have a good tomato for so much of my life. It took so long to have a good tomato. It's the taste of Italy. I don't think they serve meatball subs, but we're giving him a meatball sub. Soup 2. Yeah. Hi, DB. Good to see you. We're feeding cryptids. Oh, there he is. You can hear Ben saying it in the background. Okay, we gotta do more tastes of Italy. What else is an Italian recipe that we have? I mean, mushrooms, kind of. Oh, Alfredo and spaghetti. Spaghetti and a meatball. Pasta's gotta be one of them. It's gotta be tomato sauce too, and we know how to make tomato sauce. We gotta do salt, and we gotta get a tomato. Oh, hi Lylan! Thank you for the Hydrate Redeem flower. Thank you. Okay, we have pasta, we have tomato sauce, we need the beef. I'm starting to remember these. Oh fuck, now there's blueberries in here? Fuck me, they're all in here. There's gonna be a lot of throwing around the fucking fridge door. Ignore the terrible sound of the mixing. Ground beef, tomato sauce, pasta. Ooh, thank you, Lylan. You also deserve flowers. I do not have any to give, so know that I give you the flowers in my heart. Take my spaghetti. It's 420. It's 420. It's Bakugo's birthday. It's the weed day. Enjoy your taste of Italy. Beautiful. He's the demon of the pantry. You guys want to see what the demon of the pantry looks like? Let me set this down. His name is Goober. Where is he? Here he is. Goober. A demon of the pantry. Now this goes outside, I believe. Yeah. What's in the shed? Ooh. Oh. It's a lot bigger on the inside. It's crazy. Beef burrito. Oh, we get a shovel! We can dig up the body! We can dig up the dead body. Dig into fertile ground. Put seeds in hole. Cover with seeds. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. So, upper middle, lower right, and then you just make a star pattern. Okay. Oh, there's the seeds. Cool. Water can. Philly cheesesteak. Let's go. I know exactly where you're supposed to go. You're so long! I need my camera. Gray. Yes. Lovely boy. Okay, let's plant some flowers. I guess this is actually a pretty good place to leave it. Okay, so we gotta dig first. Did we do that multiple times? No, the shovel's gone. I guess it was a single-use shovel. Then we add soil, I think. Put seeds in the hole, cover with dirt, and give water. Okay. It's kind of crazy to think about dirt just being, like, fully decayed plant matter over time. And, like, little broken up rocks. That, like, originally the Earth's surface was just rocks. Until we, until fungus. Oh, he's walking around. Until fungus broke up the rock. And then plants can survive. Beanstalk? Oh. Rose discovered. He did not care for my rose. Cool. By the way, this is how big the shed is. By the way, so you guys can see this compared to this. Oh, you guys want to meet Jake? You guys want to meet Jake? You guys want to meet Jake. Hold on. Are you guys ready? I don't think you're ready to meet Jake. I'm gonna show you anyways, though. This is Jake. He's got a cool talent. Jake flip. We love Jake. Okay, what am I doing? I fed that dude the taste of Italy. 2 dishes from the yard. What does that mean? Okay, so this is from the yard. Mushroom soup. So we'll start with this. Maybe it's just mushrooms? But we'll start with this and see what we can do. Oh god, our chopping block is getting full. Okay, so it wants 2 mushroom broth. Oh, we have broth. We have broth, Benny. We have broth. Yeah, we have broth. Me when I have some broth. It's in here. There it is. And potato slice. That's it? There we go. Hopper! Maybe he's gonna do his thing on 2 legs. No, he loves it. Okay. So let's see if we can find anything else with a description from the yard. I love how, like, that the song is just, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and you just immediately know it means tits. I'm just scanning for the word yard. Used to remind me of crunching bones. I think it's just... I think it's just mushrooms. So we'll do mushroom stir fry. Pasta, butter, and mushroom slices. Let's go. Do we have butter? We do not have butter nor pasta out here. Pasta and butter. We're just putting it in there with the whole ass plate, you know? You just toss the whole fucking thing in and you just close the goddamn oven and it's good. Our boys, I mean milkshakes? I mean, we could have boys with milkshakes. We are enjoyers of both tits and dicks here. Beef and milkshakes. Oh my god, he runs away on 2 legs. It fucking gets me every time. Oh! 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 Thank you, Hopper. Beef ginger ramen, a hard-boiled egg. Holy shit, Tip. That sounds so good. Wait. Tip, did you see the frog run? Did you see Hopper not hop, in fact? Oh, we get frozen shit now. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad you did. Ice. Fuck out of here. Ice. Fucking let it melt. Bullshit. Bullshit. Derivative. Varieties of dessert. He wants 3 varieties of desserts. Sweet treats, as they've been called. Apple pie. Let's go. We need sugar, butter, dough, and apple slices. We got sugar. We got fucking butter with the tray. We got dough here somewhere. Hold on. How can we have fat cake without dough? The ass is at stake. This egg makes me especially happy because I know it from my chicken. Yeah. We had a little chicken that laid blue eggs. I miss having chickens in general so bad. Oh, I need an apple slice now. Those red bastards. There we go. No, get up there. Tomato slice. No. Sick. Jake, you getting rizzed. Jake, accept my riz. Oh, Jake, you're adorable. Okay. We need some other dessert. Only the best for my boy. Blueberry pie. You got it. You got it, sir. Only the best for my boy. Where's the fucking... Give me the butter. We got blueberries. We got butter. We got dough. And I think sugar. Jake gets a bake. He does. Yeah. That's what I fucking thought. This fucking sweet slut. We love a sweet slut here. I had Takis. I had pretzels. I kind of want to eat these Takis. Jake! Double Riz! You know you want it. Accept it. Huh? Damn it, Jake. Is it not enough for you? It's just pie in general? Oh, son of a bitch. Goddamn picky. Chocolate chip cookies, then. Fine. Fine. I guess. I guess we'll make you chocolate chip cookies. They are fucking delicious. Yeah, we get it. Don't want my fucking blueberry pie, I guess. Fucking not good enough for you. God damn it. More flour. Gotta get more water and more fucking flour. God damn dough. Bullshit. Jake, accept my love. At least he didn't reject my love. Penny! Penny! You have poop hanging out of your butt! It was on his face. Whole thing. Babe, what time is it? Okay, I'm back. Penny literally had shit like just a whole log hanging out like on her ass. And then I had to go find her and realize she dropped it off somewhere and hunt it down. Thankfully I was able to find it. She didn't drop it off like under the bed or something. Yeah, she just hanging. Yeah, that's why I just disappeared. They have now been fed. And now we Riz Jake. Except my cookie Riz. Is that fucking not enough for you? 3. Fine. Sugar cookie. Yes, just give me another cookie. Vanilla ice cream. Milk. Ice. Ice goes in the oven, kids. And sugar. That's how you make ice cream. They just put the ice in the oven, and then it's ice cream. I didn't fall for it. I knew he already had cookies. You picky bastard. Accept my love. There we go. Well, you shit it out. Nice. Oh, we get to make coffee now. It's the skull key because it's gonna kill us. Hi, Pants. What do you want? You want chips? Nothing uses chips yet. Ah, I thought that would be funny. I guess we'll have to wait on that one. We love pants. Not wearing pants, but, you know. Ooh. Bigfoot mug for Bigfoot boy. I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. Yeah, let's go. This is relaxing. Barista simulator would be so nice. Sorry, trash cat. Hi, buddy. Sassfoot! Look at him go! This art style makes him so intimidating. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. You going inside, Sassfoot? No? Okay. Well, you're gonna haunt my dreams now. Let's see here. We got the bacon. What was I doing? Is it a chicken? Very organized. Oh, we get different things. He's my friend. We get different doodles. Very fast loves Firefly's ribbon. Look at this sketch. Look at him just. I don't know why that's so good. Why is a frog just full-on man sprinting so good? It's like they have the perfect anatomy for it. Oh my god. Ooh, little rat. Little rat. I love these. Man. This is how I draw woods. Three meals with beef. Let's go. It means we just gotta make a bunch of beef. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need 3 salts. I'm getting so good at this game. So beef. There's pasta. Pasta with beef? Shit. That's gonna need tomato. Okay, let's check. Bread slices, tomato sauce. That also needs salt. Okay. Ground beef. Tomato. Pasta. No, we're making a meatball sub. We need bread. Guys, I'm kind of addicted to Takis. It's just nice to have a spicy snack. We love strong flavors here. Okay, ground beef. Oh, and tomato sauce, meatloaf, cool. Very doable. We're gonna do this all at once. This game is both relaxing and cryptid in the perfect way. Like, it's the perfect mix of both. Spaghetti and meatballs. There we go. We love our beefy boy. Our pasta beefy boy. Fucking, we're running out of salt and tomatoes. Where's the other tomatoes? Get in the mixer there. This is all you have to do to make tomato sauce. You throw in the whole packaging, you know, with the peel. Too much cayenne pepper in my ramen. Tears have been shed. Gray loves. Oh, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! No! I've done unforgivable things. That's why the sad music showed up. There we go, boy. I'm sorry. Huh? That was not meant for you. That wasn't even... God damn it. God fucking damn it. What was it? It was a meatloaf. At least it was the easiest one. God damn it. There's the fucking steak. There we go. Bigfoot's greedy. Sassfoot. Greedy son of a bitch. Oop. There we go. Where is this? Ooh. Wet. What do we got in here? Ooh, raw fish! I know exactly where this needs to go. Really funny that we found it in the toilet. Slot. Where's the blue? Oop! I'm a god. Midnight greetings, my dear. Watching misty fingers rise through the trees, a strange thought has taken haunt. Oh, a strange thought has taken haunt is such a good line. A flavor of drowsiness now dances alongside the light in my soul. The twilight whispers hold not a tinge of concern. And so I shall trust their calm as I prepare to rest until the new stewards arrive. We getting some raw chicken. We're gonna eat raw chicken in large quantities. Fish time. Who's the Blorbo? The Pacific tree octopus! That is not what I expected! Let's go! I love him! Incredible! The Pacific tree octopus was a meme from a while ago. A meme cryptid. Oh my god. Like, I forgot I was in a stream. You're exhausted. It's okay. Welcome back to reality. Very long. Just wants big dinner. I'm gonna bring him inside. Not sure this is a dog. Oh. Come inside. Pet Gray. In for the boy. He inside. Call it a night. Enjoy your funny creature game. Will do. Good to see you, Kai. Sleep well. Okay, who are we feeding next? Wants 4 meats of sky or sea. Doesn't blow him off the branches. It's funny because like it feels like octopus anatomy could work for a tree, because like they would never fall if they were just eating like bugs or other like things that wouldn't be able to run with like moss or something. That's definitely not what the meme was, but so we want chicken, tort, fried chicken, chopped lettuce, sliced cheese. Jesus Christ. Everything's chopped this and sliced that and fried those. Do we not have lettuce yet? I could have sworn we found lettuce. Oh, it's in the fridge. I did get turned around. There it is. Lettuce, cheese, tortilla. Fuck. Here it is. I'm gonna give the dog some pets. And we need fried chicken. Why is it so flat? Son of a bitch. It wasn't flipping. New raw chicken. There we go. Son of a bitch. I'm just trying to cook some chicken. Who knew? Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, Octo friend. Munch on some lettuce. Son of a bitch. I think I got it right the first time. I just can't get it now. I'm gonna get fucking defeated by fried chicken. There it is. There it was a full flip. There we go. God damn it. Finally. Some chicken. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Ioven and egg sandwich. Sky tree friend. Gerald. I love how, like, his whole fucking head moves. Perfect. Squatch. Squatch toes and sass foot. Fish and chips. Let's go. Potato slices. Gimme. This is such a chill, relaxing game. Like, there is this feeling of just being at peace with everything. Like, they're cryptids, but, like, there's an understanding. It's like you get this, like, little family. And I feel like, for a lot of people, that's, like, what cryptids feel like. Because, like, we just feel like cryptids in regular life. And so, being able to just kind of connect that way feels right. It just feels good. Again, it just feels like the deep one. All of us freaks coming together under the understanding that we're all alone together. Mistake? What is it you want? 3 potato slices. And... oh, I put bread in there, didn't I? I bet I put bread in there. I bet I accidentally put a bread slice in there. For sure. That's gotta be what happened. Yeah. Everyone gets hungry. Beautiful boy. Sorry, trash cat. Something else. Oh, fried chicken. Here we go. Chicken parmesan. Let's fry the chicken first. I think we got this. That is, like, my favorite part about cooking is being able to provide for anybody. You know, I do find if you have the money, just, you know, going out and paying for food does the job. So I'm not super motivated to cook. But regardless in what form it takes, everything will. Oh, there's just chicken out there. Okay, that's fine. We'll use the very much has gone bad chicken at some point. And tomato sauce. It's nice to be able to provide, and I think there's also like a very domestic fantasy of like having a little place with a little yard, like out in the woods, away from everything, with a nice little kitchen, and then like the important part about those calm little places to live is that you have friends to have meals with and, like, to see regularly. Because Ven and I lived in a place like this, you know, out in the woods, and the one thing that was never felt right was that we never had anyone to share it with, or, like, friends to hang out with, and that's why we moved to the East Coast. Very weird relationship with food, but I've been doing my best to learn to love it again. To learn it's not selfish to ask for it. Absolutely. And I'm proud of you for that. It's never easy. I mean, I've talked about it a lot, but learning to see your use of resources the same way you see everyone else use resources. When you see somebody else eat a meal they really like, feeling the same way about you eating a meal that you really like. Or, like, getting a chance to nap or play a video game. I was sitting here playing Hades, and it hit me so fucking hard after watching Heated Rivalry that not only did I contribute to the happiness of the house, that I was part of the happiness of the house. That me playing that game and being content and sitting with my cat on my lap and feeling loved was one of the things that was so wonderful about the house. And I had never seen myself that way before. I had never seen myself as one of the good things. Just at best, I had only ever seen myself as a side thing, or, like, unimportant. Otherwise, it was negative. That was the first time I really saw it as positive. That, like, not only did I add to other things, but in and of myself, I was positive. And I am 27, almost 28. And it took that long. It's crazy. Can I just give him fried chicken? Thanks. It's hard to see myself as worthy of taking up resources, let alone being the one contributing. One of the contributing reasons a person would want to be somewhere. Putting it into text makes it sound so bad. It is so normal for us, but it is that fucked. And, like, I think one of the big leaps that I made was when I realized how fucked it was, and I actually felt mad for once. Like, just realizing how fucked I had been. Nice, there we go. It got me so bad. Didn't know there was thunder? I don't think there was thunder. I don't think... Was there thunder in the game? I think you might have actually heard thunder. Which I fucking love thunder, but I would never... I completely get why people are afraid of thunder. Within the game, it's weird. I didn't even notice. To be perfectly honest. I was so lost in thought. Yeah. Perfect. But yeah. Like, just realizing, like, how deep that goes, and accepting that about it. He does not want the burnt chicken. I will eat the burnt chicken. Volume was on max. I'm sorry it was so loud for you. Do you live in a place that you get much thunder? Ven was really spooked of thunder for a while. But then when we were living in Texas, it thundered like every night. And I came up with this visualization of raccoons pushing over God's garbage cans, and it really helped them. Yeah. I'm trying to learn that it's okay to take up space, and that acknowledging my needs isn't selfish. This year has already had a lot of realizations, but accepting them is a whole different story. Yes! Holy shit, like, I had so many realizations early on to streaming, but it has taken until now for me to actualize almost all of them. And, like, it just takes that much practice. Like, you do the thing, and then you figure out how to practice it, and then you have to practice it so much to, like, actually master it. There's the thunder. Oh, is it the Sasquatch steps? Deflation. Noise just scares me. Oh, well, it's not thunder, it's the SAS steps, if that makes it vibe better. Like, it's about to happen again. There is thunder? It's not Sasquatch? Ooh. Interesting. I will try to listen to the report more. But yeah, I totally get it. If you need to, like, turn down stream or whatever, I get it. Bowls? Nice. We can make soup, yes. Yeah. I'm sure it's worse that you're high. We've been making soup. It just comes in a bag. So I don't know what the bowls do. Loves the smell of fresh coffee, but hates the taste. Okay. Breakfast items. Egg shit. Steak and eggs, baby. Let's do this. Fried steak, fried eggs, potato slice. Well, we got potato slices. There we go, baby. Fucking letters keep getting in the way. Egg. I love that it falls just like from way on high. Son of a bitch. Oh, there it is. It really just comes through his ambiance. It's a good thunder noise. It is very much thunder, and I absolutely did not consciously register it. Oh, son of a bitch. But yeah, thunder is so reminiscent of like so many big scary sounds. Like, I very much get it. Also, we can't cook an egg, apparently. Fuck. Just passed over, yeah. Me, I just like the... I don't know. It feels majestic and powerful. Son of a bitch. There we go. Oh my god. First try. Thundering outside my house, so I have to have earphones on. In bed, be covered. I get to relax. Understandable. Where we got Squatch Boy? Where you got Squatch Boy? I love his sounds. Okay. Now we need eggs and bacon's easy. It's all egg shit. I'm just gonna be frying so many eggs. Son of a bitch. Egg. There we go. I'm learning. Bacon shouldn't be bad. They say right before bacon is terrible. Oop. Oop. We're cooking on its side, boys. We got sideways bacon. This is one of those things that feel mythical, like a beast that hasn't and cannot be tamed by us. It's such an unstoppable force, and it can happen on such grand scales. The storms in Jupiter are horrifyingly beautiful and big. It's like something you can always rely on. I think that's kind of how we feel about it too, like a massive mountain. Similar feeling. Or the Aurora Borealis. He's so cute! He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. Pancakes! Let's give him pancakes. Pancakes are good. Maple syrup. No. I like how it echoes. Where are you, big boy? Where did he go? There are other things we need to summon with coffee. The bird and the raccoon as well have coffee mugs, apparently. There you are, Squash. Sassfoot. Wonderful boy. 4 breakfast items. We can make him the omelet. Does toast count? Should? My breakfast used to be 2 slices of buttered toast, 2 slices of bacon, and 2 over medium eggs. And cut up the yolky eggs into a nice mix and heap them on one of the pieces of toast. Eat that way, use the other piece of toast to wipe up the egg yolks. Nice! You just squatted out a key. Let's go. Oh! Oh, this is where Pants' favorite snack is. That's Pants. That's Pants right there. Yeah, isn't it so good? This is why we like... Oh. Shit. That's why we like toast, is what I was gonna say. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We love a cool study. Those are the 4 symbols from up above. Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh, I got the chills. I love spaces like this. Oh! Hold on. Oh no, that's changing. Never mind. see here. So we want the Funky 4. Okay, now the spinny. God's strike to earth. The smote. Squiggly and donkey on cliff. The vibe change is wild. Donkey on cliff. Beans. I love that that's the dramatic reveal. Okay. What is this? The rose! We need to get the rose! Hold! Hold, you spooky bitch! Hold on! Oh, wait! Wait, where is it? There it is, there it is, there it is. We gotta put it in the rose! Okay. Wait, I gotta get the camera. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get my camera. I'm such a huge fan. I'm such a huge fan. He's got an ascot. Or a poncho? Fate decrees, my newest friend. In sunbeams or moonlight, this muse's voice echoes. Woo! I'm so sorry. I clicked the wrong button. This one will. Yes. So this was our grandma's friend? Once there was a wizard who came from Old Snake Mouth, went clockwise round the mountain, and landed one pace past due south. 7. Done shopping at Lumtown, trekked back the way he came. Rune in hand, the man ended a couple paces past North's flame. 7-11. At sunset, with a bag and sword, the wizard made for the east. Clockwise again. His goal was the town named for beyond fields of evil beasts. Okay, so to 4. 7-11-4. 4. That has to be it. Can you feel the dancing shadows before our gaze? 7. Went back the way he came. Oh, it's 10. This is north. 1, 2. There it is. Meditation under the stars. The answers you'll find. What do I do with this? Meditation under the stars, the answers you'll find. Ooh! So we gotta go out to the moon? I gotta take a picture of him sitting. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I clicked the wrong button again! I'm sorry! Why is it left click to throw? It's left click to throw and right click to snap a picture, and I'm dyslexic. And fucking, I get so excited. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna leave this here. You can hang out. I'm so sorry! And also just stupid. Oh, I need to... maybe it'll be in the recipe book for the moon? If you're graced by its presence, a true honor to be part of its gaze. Oh! Lunar rabbit. So that's pants, for sure. You see something that I don't know if you'll ever find out, because I'm desperate? Throw a piece of food into the paintings in the hallway? Oh, yeah, I definitely would not have done that. For sure. Does it have to be cooked? Kind of scared the moon is a living thing. I kind of like it. Just the painting warp. Was that what you wanted me to see? Oh. We give another one to the rat. Fuck it up this time. I love how his wings look. Meditation under the stars. figure out what that means. I love the music in there. I'm thinking maybe if we just idle into the stars long enough. It said meditation, right? Which implies that you're, like, still. Oh! I'll try to capture that next sun. That might be it. Or it's just a beautiful detail. This has been a long, wonderful path, streaming. Which is really just almost my entire adult life. Like, Ven and I moving out of California was one of the biggest, most impactful decisions that we ever made, and in a lot of ways, that feels like where our life actually started. Doing this under Portal 1 sky. You mean Portal 1, right? You never see the sky in Portal 1, right? Oh, I had no fucking idea. Bortle is the funniest name for a measurement system? Okay, got it. I've only ever seen a Portal 1 sky once. Out in a dark zone in the desert of California with Ven. And it was under a, like, super pink harvest moon. So the moon was so massive and so bright. It was crazy. Steves? Steves is a measurement system? We're measuring shit in Steves now? Yeah, it was a crazy experience. I don't know if one of Ven wants to add their thoughts on it, but we got these bowls. Flipped. Oh, we just need sugar. The strawberries are in the fridge. That is my thoughts. Wow, I'm sorry. I traumatized you with ravioli. I poorly planned that section, and I'm sorry. Steve is an Aurora Borealis phenomenon. Oh, that's so fucking funny. You can see Steve in a Portal 1. God, dude, I gotta see a Steve at a Portal 1. Portal 1 Steve. finally get to slice more bread. I've been wanting to do this since the last time I sliced bread, and I realized this is how the physics work. Ideally, it should all pop off at the end. Nah, damn. Never mind. Well. It's so satisfying. We should be able to just make toast. Toast should count. Pancakes would count. Man, I want... When games have an art style like this, I want an RPG. I want a long-form RPG in an art style like this. And a good, interesting art style with good sounds and shit. Like, make an RPG with good basics. God damn. I ramble like an old man. Wait. I already put it in here, didn't I? Yep. Syrup. We're gonna do this all at once. He's gone. Feared this art was lost. Ew. A wondrous song of flavors ringing true. Such a joy to have this midnight snack. I love all of this dialogue. I used her recipes. Oh! All you've done was... Shit. Camera. Cambra. Aurora in Bortle 1. This is when we get probed. Oh my god, it's beautiful! Oh! Oh! That's where the symbols come from. It's in its eyes. It's in their eyes. Like, I see the symbols. Friend. Wow. It's the pants key. All creatures share the same stars. Such a vast world, perhaps I shall one day discover. It's time. You are in fact in the game. If that's me, I feel fucking honored. Holy shit. I would only hope that my vibes are that good. He wants Lucky Charms? Do we pour milk before? Everything must be made in the oven. Yeah. Yeah, correct. Oh, imagine if that was the only one. God damn it. Okay. Just that? That's a different mistake. Is that like a partial mistake? Is that what that is? What else would I put in there? Strawberries? Sugar? I grabbed the recipe that was in the box. Oh, Fortune Gems. Spoon! Okay. Thank you. I just didn't check. It looks so good. We're going back to the start. Oh! Kick fence. Oh, it's such a nice vibe. Oh, it's so nice. I would love to be here. Kick chest. My dear, as I put ink to thoughts, memories of bygone summer nights flow. Cricket songs, touched by the scent of charcoal and pine, preserved over a lifetime. They're verses for all who reside in this space. When these words are found, The little ones have made a new friend, and you a new family. We will meet again. May a lifetime of songs fill you.
Oh. Keep us so much trouble. Oh.
Fuck. I'm gonna cry at this stupid little game. Absolute. Fuck. Oh, this is hitting me in a very deep place. I always went camping growing up with my family, and then I went to summer camp, and it's a very special moment sharing a campfire under the stars. It's primordial and mystic and intimate, and yet shareable with anybody in a way that's just... there's nothing else like it. And in some ways, I feel like streaming like this is my campfire with you guys. And in a lot of ways, it's like it's been a while since it's fully felt like that. Like, that I've given myself to those vibes for the same reasons that we were talking about, Tim, of like not just inherently believing that you are a problem and you must exit a space and you don't deserve to take up that space, and that, you know, you're not good for that space. It was just a lot. This being the first stream that I have coming back to those basics feels kind of crazy. Because in so many ways I needed all of that time. This is where I started streaming, where it is natural, but then there was so much in me to learn and to practice. Like you said, having the realization and putting it into practice are two totally different things. And so I kind of had to start at one ridge, where I could see the world out in front of me the way that I wanted to down the line, but there was this long, fog-filled valley between me and that point, and I had to descend into that valley, and I felt like I'd lost all my progress, or I wasn't going anywhere. I just had to keep going. I couldn't see how far I had come. Couldn't see how far I had to go. And now, for the first time, I feel like I'm coming back out of it on the other side, and it feels almost the same. But there is such a wealth of experience and acceptance and self-love that I just did not have when I started. And now I get to just walk the ridgeline, and it's a lot. It feels like a lot. Thank you for making this campfire. It's always a treasure to be here and to have company. Always make space for softer moments, but don't force it. Tip, I'm gonna get you back to this at some point. Like, I gotta make you cry a lot to get back at you for the emotions you made me feel. Farewell to North being another one that really got me. I'm glad. Like, it took that long of a journey to realize that making this campfire is all I really wanted to do. I'm just imagining you just pelt me with emotions and you're like, and you just like swing away on a vine. it also took me that long of a journey to realize that's what I was doing, that I was making this campfire, because to lead a community like this and to make this space, I had to accept myself, and I had to recognize the good in me, like the fact that it is good for me to feel good and to have this experience, and also the good that I create. Two of things I also did not accept in the beginning. And so while theoretically I could have just kept doing what I was doing, I was never going to, right? I was either going to stop, or I had to go through everything that I did. And like that's kind of like something, part of what I realized doing the Street Fighter stuff is like, it doesn't really matter to me. And so I would rather be doing the stuff that surprises me, or is funny or unique, that we can share. You know, this is kind of the campfire that we get to gather around, and all I'm doing is stewarding that space. And that is a very unique position I get to fill, and I feel incredibly honored and grateful for it. But I'm not running from it anymore. I'm glad I get you. Yeah, little emotions, pirate. You just drop a bomb and leave. I used to worry about seeming like I was forcing it, but one of the things that has been natural to me for a while is just speaking from the heart, because I just improv everything. So I don't get lost in trying to make something specific rather than just expressing my emotions. And maybe that's why I can do this, is that I can express those deeper emotions, and I'm not scared to be vulnerable. It takes somebody doing it. You know where I got the practice? I got the practice in Bible study. There would be these youth group things, usually happening on like a Tuesday or something. And we'd break into small group. It'd be like 6 of us. It would be by age, basically. And we all kind of knew it was about something more important than, like, religion. And we talked about religion, and we got into it, but mostly we just got into how the fuck we were doing. And I was always happy to be the person that opened that door to, like, a deeper level. Like, that shared a piece of my heart that other people could feel comfortable doing the same, to stick my neck out there in a way. I think it's a mix of having the talent to do that, like the natural inclination, and then also a happy accident with not taking care of myself, that I wasn't afraid of what would happen. But regardless of how it came to be, I'm grateful for it. Being vulnerable is part of the art, and the streams that don't have it aren't where it at. Yeah. Even fucking... Okay, so there's this streamer, Northern Lion. I don't know if you've seen him. But I saw him, like, pop up in the algorithm at some point. He's doing stuff with Ludwig, big streamer. But, like, he talks about his kids and, like, verbal stems. And, like, there is an element of vulnerability there that I really attach to. The Corgo loves Northern Lion. That's so funny. They have very similar vibes. You can tell him I said that. Maybe I'll pop into one of his streams and let him know that he's got Northern Lion vibes. But they share a line of humor. Like, I feel like they're in the same corner of the humor room. Oh, hi, Pants. Popping up there in the window. And it hits again that this game is about making food for creatures, and it feels like that. Like, I recently came to understand I love making things that garner deep appreciation, and that I make things out of a sense of gratitude and all that stuff. But how it feels to make the stuff is like making a meal for somebody that's hungry. Making a space for people to come that are lonely and feel a little bit more fulfilled and connected, because we are all alone together. That is something I truly believe and sits so heavily with me in such a deep place. Because, like, I think part of it is that I've spent so much time in my life alone. I just want other people to know it's okay, and that everyone has been as alone as you are, even if they don't feel lonely, right? Even if we don't feel lonely, every human that's ever been born is as alone as you are. And, like, there's a mix of empathy in that truth, that there are other people with you, and then also it's okay, because they weren't really alone. You know, you're not really alone in the way that it feels. You're not isolated. Just like art is food, your stream is food. The transitive property. Art is food, stream is art, stream is food. It's true. It's true. It's something that everybody feels the need for, and I think that's why making content has become such a huge part of the service economy. Like, as everything transitions from just focusing on making food to being humans, creating art that people can consume and be a part of is the next thing. And I also, like, I think this is the first stream ever that I have done start to finish fully convinced that what I create is unique and special and has a place in the world for specific people that would not get what they need should I not make this art. It is something I've known to be true for a while. I didn't know it starting streaming. I figured it out. Ben kind of had to beat me over the head with it a couple times, and then, you know, it took a lot of practice, but I truly think anything anybody makes with their whole selves is like that. And there's a song by Paris Pamela called Miyazaki, and it's talking about the almost obsessive drive to create and to share that with other people. To occasionally get an echo back from the void that what you made connected with somebody. Fuck, it took me a while to accept that I was making something on these streams, that I was making art at all, let alone unique art for people. And I'm at peace with it for the first time. I have always felt a pretty severe amount of anxiety, even up to last week. But I don't today. And that has a lot to do with, you know what? I was gonna save it. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and just talk about it now. Because I trust it. That was the whole reason I was going to save it, is because I was just in case it didn't stick. Because one of the things I've always berated myself for was promising something or saying I was going to do something and not doing it. But this is different. And it has proven itself different this entire week, including my work week. But the concept's existence is total presence and unconditional acceptance, and then living the most best life. I finally felt ready to put names to, and I made my own little pantheon. Existence is, I named Doll, and I visualize it as, like, you know, the cosmos and stars and dark matter and all that stuff. Just existence. And then Doll Ross is experience. Being, total presence, unconditional acceptance. And then twins from Doll Ross is Doll Ross Nim and Doll Ross Min, Stalos in is quality of experience, and min is quantity. Because I knew I would not fight fully my religious fate. Because I committed myself to living the most best life. And I could spend my entire life tearing down every bit of personal infrastructure that was built up by religion or involving religion. But I realized that that's silly and kind of hateful to myself. Just because it came from somewhere like that doesn't mean it needs to be that way. And so I felt last week that I finally got to a point that Christianity had nothing to do with it anymore. And so I named my gods and have repurposed those habits of faith and dedication and just trust in the world and life to those things, to living the most best life. And it has been a transformative experience. Even the first day that I did it, immediately I was cleaning up the house and then working on like audio editing for the podcast, and then I've been spreading the bed every morning since then, and I'm doing this stream now, and that was bigger than just the stream stuff. You know, like that is the peak on a mountain climb that started when I was like 12, really. And I was getting really into religion, actually started seeking something, and just kept finding more and more poison in it. And then left when I was 18, and I was a Long Valley. Because it was so deeply baked into me. I had to walk away from everything that I was, pretty much. And see myself, what felt like slowly degrade, but it was really just take everything apart. You know, it gets worse before it gets better. Clean out all the gunk, take out the few broken pieces. Find what I really loved and connected with, replace those pieces, rebuild it, and then turn it back on. And that's what I feel like I did last week, and it was so massive. And I didn't want to like come in and say like, oh, the big massive thing, and then nothing changed, because like I was in process of doing that the whole time, but things have changed, and I can't live the same way. I took an extra 4 hours on my 12-hour day to make a 16-hour shift because of this, because I knew that was the line to live the most best life, because it would secure my bonus at work, and that's like a huge chunk of money, and I would be fine. And like that confidence in a situation is something I have not experienced in myself since being religious. It's hard to describe what it means that that's back. I'm still in an incredibly weird spot with religion, but I know it can be a beautiful thing. So I'm glad you've been able to put names to your gods, to accept the things you truly believe in. Yeah. And I think a big thing is that I know I made these gods up. You know, like these are just me externalizing ideas that I created, and like doing it in knowledge of that means that nobody else has control over that. Nobody can tell me anything about my gods. Nobody can step into that, and I also will not be led astray by it, but I still feel this deeply personal connection with them growing every day, because that's what I was raised to do, was to grow a personal relationship with externalized ideas. That is the one skill that was hammered into me most growing up. And I could have fought against that. I could have scrubbed that from myself. But I will live more better life accepting it and using it for the things I truly do love and believe in. And I think that's like one of the biggest things between religious people and non-religious people, like people that aren't raised religious, is that you're not raised to have a personal relationship like it's a person, like it's an actual person you can talk to with an idea. And that's just a weird gap to cross. It's something you can learn to do, but I don't think it's totally natural. And then once you do it, like once you're raised doing it, it feels like you're missing something when you don't do it. And it was the part of me that felt the grossest, you know? That, like, I believed this thing was real and that, you know, like, I was deeply connected to it and had, like, a strong relationship with it. And so it took me a really long time to love that part of myself again and to see it put to healthier means. To make a religion that reflects how you see reality is something that feels much more personal. Yeah. I highly suggest it if you got the bones for it. It's not easy, and it's not easy to do in a way that sticks, to like really know how you see reality and to really connect with those ideas. If you ever want a little advice on it or guidance, I can absolutely do that. I would happily use my experience being spiritual and religious to help other people on their spiritual journey. Or you could just use my gods. If you vibe with the way that I see things. I think once it's fleshed out enough, I'll write something down. Like maybe like a short book or something. Because I think a lot of people really struggle with that part of like actually making the things. And if I can help anyone skip the process that I had to go through and just immediately connect with something else that's not toxic or controlled by other people and that is closer to reality and that accepts reality, that's not like trying to fight it or isolate you, that would make me so happy, because I know from experience how excruciatingly hard that is. And the vast majority of people either never let go of religion fully, and like they always have that dissonance, or they just slot in some other organized religion, or they just go back. And so if I can help anybody out of that cycle, I would be so fucking happy. My brain refuses to see it as anything but selfish, but if I were to do it, so I feel like I should probably address that first. It really comes down to like what you can and want to address first. I really don't think there is any right or wrong order to progress. It is just a matter of effort. That's what I've learned. Effort and hard work amass eventually. They amass together into something eventually, no matter what it is that you're doing. And because of that, you can kind of just work on whatever. Even if you work really hard at something and it doesn't result in anything, that's fine. You can just move on to the next thing, and that will come back around eventually. So, yeah. Work on whatever, whenever it feels right. That was huge for me, realizing that, and like, especially lately, feeling all these things that I worked on forever ago come back in a way that was really meaningful and actually like helped when I thought it was just wasted effort. That felt really good. I have a hard time with feeling like I'm skipping things or doing it in the wrong order, but just, you know, trust the vibes. Yeah, and it's hard to trust yourself when you feel like you're a piece of shit, you know? Best I can with the limitations present, yeah. I find the feeling of being a little kid really helps, of like just fucking around. Like the feeling you had when you would grab a marker and you were like in preschool or like kindergarten and you just like go ham on a page. Like you might just turn an entire page blue and you're like, yeah, I did blue today. And that's great. That feeling is actually really powerful and very helpful, I often find. And just doing the same thing with like personal growth. It's like, yeah, today I'm just gonna fucking figure out what snack I love the most in the house. And I'm gonna sit down and get really into searching for a show that I like and snack on it. And that's what I did today. I did Blue today. You know, like that's totally enough. And letting yourself do that is great. Then we get into me hating being called a child with a fear of being compared to one. That is also its own thing, yeah. What's another way to put it? I got up today is the adult equivalent. And that's perfectly okay. Existence is. Doll. At the end of everything, absolutely doesn't fucking matter. So just getting up is absolutely enough. And it also helps with Doll Ross Nim, living the most best life. See, this is why I love putting names to my gods, is because I can be like, yeah, it's good in this light, in this world that I've created. It's almost, it is like a fictional world. They're fictional ideas, right? Like Zeus. But I can point to it and be like, in this, you are good, and you are doing good things. Because, like, I can say to me, you are good and doing good things, but it's not the same as, like, here's a framework that you can be like, you are objectively good in this framework. And I really love that. Yeah. I love Doll. It's not a god that you will ever interact with or have a conversation. It just is. And thinking about it is always good. I always feel better thinking about it. The more I think about it, the more I just fall in love with it. So yeah, like, even just like the effort of whenever you feel that dissonance, like, oh, I want to do this thing, but just feeling that alone is effort. And being aware of that feeling, and anything that you do to push through that or do anything like that, that is effort, you know? And even if you can't see behind you and you can't see in front of you, I just want everyone to know that you're making progress. That was one of the hardest things that I dealt with. Is just being so unsure that I'm even taking steps. And you are making progress. It could be years or decades or just months, and you really don't know. And it'll feel like a complete waste until you get to the other side. That's also one of the shitty things. It feels like a complete waste until you get to the other side, and there you are. You get to stand and see everything. But up until that point, it feels like you have spent your life doing nothing. Because everything leads up to the present. And so you're like, well, what was all that effort if I'm just here twiddling my thumbs and fucking around? But you are making progress. You are still moving, and I can confidently say that. No matter where you're putting that effort. Could be in arts, physical health, avoiding the existential dread, getting up in the morning, talking to people, building a relationship, tearing one down if it's necessary. You're still taking steps. It's a funny thing about people. We only move backwards if we stagnate. And we only stagnate if we don't try. Like, the funny thing is, if you're worried about stagnating, you're not stagnating, most likely. When somebody's stagnating, they wouldn't give a shit enough to worry. they wouldn't be thinking about it. They wouldn't be trying to avoid it. They would just be there. They're the people that I used to fear becoming in suburbs. The ones that slowly just drown in that stagnation over time, unaware of the fact they aren't moving forward, never thinking about moving forward, or living in any real way. So yeah, as long as you're putting in effort, you're not stagnated, and you're moving forward. You just won't fucking know. You just won't fucking know. Sometimes it's a foggy valley and you need to put in a certain amount of effort to get to the other side. Sometimes it's a shadowy forest and like you just need to wait for the sun to rise, and it's gonna be something totally unrelated to you, and it's gonna illuminate everything that you've done, and you're like, wow, this is really cool. You know, like, but this could have happened earlier. It would have been great if this happened earlier, but it's not on your time. The sun will rise when it rises. And you can either move forward and get more progress before it does, or not. You can either get something or nothing out of the day. Either way, existence is dull. Acknowledging the effort put in life is so damn hard. The sun will rise, though. The sun will rise. The sun will rise, and you will see all of the effort that you put in. I didn't for so long. My entire childhood was basked in shadow. And the sun did not rise until I moved pretty much the East Coast. It started rising when I moved out at all and like got in the shed. But it wasn't until I was really away from my family that the sun actually rose and I could see everything that I fucking did. And like it's a crazy amount of effort and a crazy amount of progress, and like there's so much pride that has grown from that and self-love. But it was not going to happen until I left, and it was not going to leave until I became an adult. Like that had nothing to do with me. And then I had to get through a foggy valley after that of like streaming and self-expression and art, and that was totally voluntary. And I felt so stupid for doing that. I don't think I've ever expressed that. I have felt so stupid for trying to do art in a variety of points. Not like in a serious way or a way that carries, but like moments of just like, I must be a dumbass for like putting in all this effort and getting nothing. Like the moments that I accepted the despair of going through that foggy valley. And then I kept going. Because I'm like, well, there is literally, I can either get something or nothing out of the day. I can either just stand here or I can go forward. And so I went forward. It's not, I do not have the soul of the hero. I am not some grand, it was just between A and B, and I would just rather move forward, and I eventually got through it. It was just fucking tough. Shit, yes, exactly that. I'm so glad that it connects. Every time somebody tells me that they're like, yeah, that's the feeling, I blue screen a little bit, and I'm like, oh shit, it happened? Oh god, what do I do? And then I relax and we're fine. Every time. So I never know what to say, so it's always a little bit awkward, but yeah. So like, yeah, you will feel like a dumbass, and you will feel like it's pointless, and despair is constant, but then you don't have any other choices really. Like you can either stand there or keep going. And I'm happy to be here as you move through those points. Because Doll and Doll Ross. Total presence, unconditional acceptance, and existence is. Under Doll and Doll Ross, it's fine. It's okay to be a dumbass. It's okay. Even if the foggy valley never lifts, like even if you never get to the other side and you spend your whole life and it never actually results in anything, that's okay. And as the carrier of these beliefs, it was even hard for me to realize that. But once I did, it was so much easier to just keep walking. Because I'm like, I don't really need to get to the other side. I'm just going. And fuck, I struggled with that a lot. And I still have to practice it. Like, I haven't mastered it at all, but it helps a lot. A good rest spot, a good motivation to keep fucking up and keep moving forward. Stop bombing with positive emotions. You goblin. I'm glad. I'm glad I can be that. I'm really grateful. And thus want to make more. I love this life that I have. Even if it was all foggy, like just... I'm so obsessively in love with Doll that it doesn't matter what existence is, just the fact that I get to exist is great. And I think that... I don't think I would have ever realized the things I've realized without that being true. Like, I've taken so many leaps of faith that look insane from any other perspective, other than all I care about is existing. You know, like, it just... And to know that existence more... in a more objective way, because I am in love with it, is so weird. And I know that it's important. And I know it's important that I make this stuff and I be this rest stop. That I be the little cabin in the woods. The little fire in the deep wood. Because there are all of you little freaks wandering around. Me included. And we need a rest stop. And fuck is it nice to spend that time with somebody else on a path that is so devoid. Like, the trees are nice, but like there's so few people walking this way. Finding each other just feels really, really important in a way that's hard to describe. And it was really only ever I started playing Rain World again. Like, a few people stuck around before that point, but the vibes were different then. And it was pretty 50-50 between old and new vibes, but now the vibes are really different. The vibes have cooked. The vibes have risen. The dough is risen. We got a really nice sourdough. Even that just seems putting it lightly. Now that I'm not denying its importance, I have such clear motivation to keep doing it. So I'm excited. I'm excited to keep doing it. I'm excited to see you guys tomorrow night and so on and so forth. And I'm excited to show you other things. I'm still a bit shy to make promises, which is probably a good thing. It's probably wise to just do rather than set up those expectations. But yeah. The way the atoms of the universe have settled, reacted, and changed is a sight to behold. And the fact that we can even hold them at all, whatever laws govern the universe, I'm happy this is the only one they made. I'm happy this is the one they made, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely freaks. In, like, the best way. I've done a lot of chatting with random strangers in the meantime. I think it was self-discovery. I think I chatted with all these random people for the sake of knowing myself a little bit better. Seeing myself in a little bit more of an objective light. And we are lovely freaks. I adore this space, and I just adore everybody that calls it home. Including any of you lurkers that are out there. Like, if you're vibing with this, you belong here. That's something I want to make really clear. And I might make it into, like, a video intro. or outro. But if you connect with this content, if you vibe with this space, you're meant to be here. Simple as that. And if you don't, you're gonna be gone. Perfectly fine. But if you feel that tug, this is for you. This is where you're meant to be. At least a little bit. And I'm really excited to share that. I feel like everyone gets that feeling, that knowing that like people there is a place for people here, that there's a spot at the table. We all get excited when somebody new shows up, or like shows up multiple times. We have our little cabin in this freak spot in the woods, and we would love nothing more than to share it with just a few more people as they pass through. And I think that's where that wonderful openness comes from, because people that aren't meant to be at that table won't want to be there anyways. They won't show up. So anybody that's there, they found where they were meant to be. And like that is so nice, being able to trust that and just lean into it and that experience. That as soon as we see you, as we're sitting around the campfire and you walk up, you're one of us. And it's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. You're just, immediately you're one of us. Because it's like a Fey wood. Or maybe I could just say it's a part of the deep wood. That like, whatever paths you wander, you will never wander the wrong one. So if you got here, you only got here because you were meant to be here and you're one of us, so come sit the fuck down and enjoy it. Come be alone with us. I want to make that into a hoodie. Come be alone with us. It's going to take me a second to cook up the art I'd want to go with that, but I can think of nothing that summarizes this better. Come be alone with us. Found each other and that we're all super fucking lost. And it's like lost in a way that you can't take back. I feel like every single person that has come to this stream and really connected with it fell off that cliff of a long time ago. Like there's a string that gets severed that then you end up in the deep wood. That you know you're not going to see anything the same ever again. That you're never going to fit back in with the normal world ever again. That no matter how domestic the conversation, no matter how basic the moment, all that depth, all that unknown of the world is seeping back in all the time, and you can't be unaware of it anymore, and like you will just leaves you with that feeling of being lost in a way that can be comfortable, that you know that you don't know where you are and that you won't really ever know where you are. I feel like that's part of being alone together and why we connect with each other so much and latch onto each other so much, because the other people are all we have. Physical place, who the fuck knows? not acknowledge it. It's horrifying. Yeah. I've definitely felt this horrifying before. I think being religious did help me shield it a little bit, but it fucked me up as a kid. Like it left me so fucking lonely because nobody else was feeling this way. I had no other friends that were like this. No other friends that had walked that deep into the woods that they couldn't come back out. That string was severed. That they could never turn off that part of their brain. That it was just an embedded piece of the way they experience the world. But it's so much better with others. Like it's so much better to acknowledge it with somebody else. To acknowledge that permanent state of being alone. To acknowledge the permanent state of not knowing. Of never being able to know. And that nobody can possibly know. Not in a way that's pretentious or trying to be smart or come to some conclusion, because we know there is no conclusion to come to. And like that was one of the most isolating things I ever experienced, especially as a kid, is that people would assume I'm trying to come to a conclusion and talk to me that way. It's like, that's not the fucking point, and I can tell you're never going to get that. Knowing you're not the only one that knows is comforting, and knowing you both will never know at the same time. I bet that sounds like absolute bullshit to anybody that's gonna be watching this and hears it. Unless you're also fucking lost like we are. Because it's never actually knowing. It does. It makes perfect sense to everyone that is here. Because we only know up to what other people would describe as knowing. We just understand that's not what actual knowing is, and we'll never obtain that. We'll never obtain actually knowing the 100% certainty, or like actually experiencing what's in somebody else's head. We're aware of the fact that everything that goes on in our head is only happening up here, and we will never actually get in the head of somebody else. Like, we're never actually going to experience their emotions, we're never actually going to know those thoughts, or be able to connect in that way. And it's like this lie that people are naturally born with, that like, you're experiencing anger with somebody. No, you have your own anger, and they have their anger. And once you go far enough, you can't unsee that. And so finding somebody else that also is aware of that, while also inherently understanding you can't know that that's what they're experiencing, that's what that sentence summarizes. You strung that together beautifully. I don't know if I would have been able to put those words together that well. Knowing you're not the only one who knows is comforting, and knowing you both will never know at the same time. Yeah. Come be alone with us. It will not make sense to anybody else. It will not make sense to anybody that doesn't fucking get it. And I think, like, being in an open relationship and, like, looking through these different people, like, trying to connect with people and all that, I don't think I could have a relationship with somebody that hasn't walked that far into the woods. It's got to be somebody that I can be alone with. I just don't think it's going to land otherwise. Like, it just has not felt right every single time as I get into it. Because, like, it's as soon as it comes up, as that difference comes up, it's like, it feels like so isolating. Like, I'm just never going to be able to talk to them, is what it feels like. It feels like I'm never going to be able to have a real conversation or, like, actually connect. Coming to terms with how much we will never know in the world is something I feel like a lot of folks struggle with. Be curious, be attentive, and ask questions, but understand there will always be things we can't know. Things that will be lost. Things that we will have to accept eventually. Even like really scientific people struggle with that a lot. Like they're curious and they're looking for things, but truly accepting that nothing can be known. And like I feel like that's just one of the many realizations to be had in the deep wood, to be had in this special place at the edge of existence, where what actually exists is so clear and distinct from everything else, from our experiences. The farther you get in, fuck, you're not coming back out. It is an insane thing to do voluntarily. A lot of us end up here by accident. But I have gone deeper into the deep wood voluntarily, just out of a sheer, almost insane love of existence. Because it is so isolating. It is so few people get to that point that they can't push it out. Like, I'll have conversations with somebody and we'll dip into it for a second, and then I feel like I'm connecting with them for just a second, and then they immediately push it away, and I'm like, I kind of get it. But, like, I can't talk to you anymore. I can't connect with you anymore. That's just it. You saw the deep wood and you turned around, and that's where I fucking live. Madison didn't come here on purpose, but going deeper was. I think that's actually a good way to put it for me, too. I'm not sure anybody gets here on purpose. I kind of got here on purpose. I wanted to know the truth, and that path led me into the deep wood. Going into it, I think, was just kind of necessary to keep going on that path. Like, I wasn't going in for the deep wood. But now I am. I'm just really excited to step up and light a campfire in that dark wood, because I think, especially in the deep wood, it's really intimidating to reach out to people, because it's really hard for people to set up a signal, a campfire, to yell, and have nothing come back. Because there are so many times in your life, in that walk of life, once you're in the deep wood, that there will be nobody around. That there is nobody that you can immediately contact that fucking gets it, until you make connections with people that are in that and can walk with you. And I am so happy to be the one to light camp, because I'm comfortable here now. Weirdly enough, I got comfortable being here, and I'm happy to light the fire and let people join as they find it. And I want the fire to be bigger and brighter, so more people find it, and so I can do it for a living. I'm not going to pretend that's not part of it. But I don't want to just stop at making a living. I want as many people to be able to find that as possible, because it's cold and it's dark, and, come be alone with us. The pursuit of the truth feels like the start of being lost, and accepting being lost is the truth. Yeah, fuck. I mean, that's what Buddhism says. And Taoism. It's kind of a through line between a lot of functional philosophies, is what I'll call it. Like, there are religions like Christianity. I would not say they're functional in the way of personal growth. They're functional in the way of, like, a state-run religion, in the way that they generate money and they get new followers. But things that, like, actually actively make somebody's life just better, like, that's the point. That's a common one. Anything that's, like, looking for the truth and is willing to be wrong, that's another one. Good system, not good religion. It functions as a system, but it's not a good religion, It being a religion is got so much fuck-ass shit. So much hate and fear and apathy. That's the weird mix of, like, especially white American Christianity. It is a mix of apathy, fear, and hatred. The apathy makes it really weird. Makes it real fucking weird. But it's there. It's in there. It's like you'll go with whoever makes it easiest. to talk about. On my starting soon and ending screens, it's morning when I'm ending and night when I start. You know, like we stream through the night. And that's always felt correct. And there's something about just, I don't know, that feels like when the lost gather. I've stolen your stim. I like it, it's mine now. This, isn't it nice? Like rubbing this part of your knuckle, like of your hand bone across this. Yeah, it feels really nice. I've done it forever. Also this one. You get it lined up perfectly so it gives little pops. If you want a little auditory. That one's also very good. To the side of my pointer nail. Thumbnail. Oh, this? I think I do that too. It feels too natural for me to not do. I don't think about it much though. It's not like one of my mains, you know? It's in the cabinet, but I don't reach for it very often. But I'm sure I've like that's too natural for me to not have done. I actually do this. This is what I do. I keep my thumbnail stationary and I run my fingernail over the thumbnail. Is this what you do? Is this also what you do? This motion? Kind of run the finger over the thumbnail? Okay, yeah, that's what you mean? Yeah, I do that. Yeah. I was like, this feels like kind of correct, but it's not what I do. And then I did this, and I'm like, ah, yeah, there it is. I do this when I'm taking tests. So like if I'm really thinking about something, that's when I do this motion. Is like when I'm really figuring something out, and then I go back to doing the thing. And now I feel like I'm at my limit. Instead of starting at this point, it's after expressing all the emotion and whatnot. It's good. I'm gonna go to bed. It's late. We had a great time. It was really nice playing this game. I don't want to play it more. You want to do a thing? Let's do a thing. Absolutely. I got 4 days off. I don't even go to bed for 2 hours. Yeah. What's the thing? I'm not tabbing out on my computer so the music keeps going. Ben needs to take their meds. Ben, if you can hear this, take your meds. I'm surprised you didn't do that for Pacific Drive. For Atlantic Walk. For Oceanic Boogie. I went to go search, And under the popular searches was a game called Part-Time Witch. It's $7 and just has a thumbnail of big old titties. I'm gonna click on it. I'm clicking on the big titty game. What is this? Is this a porn game? Sexual content. This is definitely a porn game of some kind. Yeah, it's bundled with other porn games. It's I don't know what Part-Time Witch has to do with big old titties, but like sure, I guess. Gotta be the right time. Got it. Ooh, this shit's 75% off. This is fucking vibey. Bundled with something else for like $3 more. Yeah, I'm taking the bundle. $3 more for an extra puzzle game? Sign me the fuck up. Get it with Gecko Gods? I don't think I can bundle it with Gecko Gods. Sick. It is purchased and in my library. Thank you. Good use of points. I looked at titties. Absolute cinema. When I talk about, you know, being proud and, you know, being vulnerable, it's you know, looking at my phone, expressing the fact that it is a titty game that popped up in the search bar, and I'm going to click on the titty game to investigate live on stream. Yeah, perfect way to end. It's tits. Absolutely perfect. Okay, I'm gonna hit stream ending because I'm never going to end stream if I don't do that. Endeavor cancellation drawing. Hold on. I did not look at that message. Holy shit, you drew that? Babe. Perfect. Okay. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. We will be together. Alone. We'll be alone together tomorrow.